The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Chicago Bears and the Kansas City Chiefs under the lights on Thursday night.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, and here we are, Brock, final week of the preseason. One last tune-up for stars and starters, and of course the game where a lot of these great camp stories will clinch a spot on that Week 1 roster.
And I never tire of these great camp stories, and they come from all different backgrounds. Some are undrafted guys, some are vets with a restart in their career, but they use the preseason, in this game in particular, to springboard some momentum into the regular season.
Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Kansas City. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Looking to throw right away. Able to get it to Moore. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
From the 28. Has a man. It's Edwards-Helaire. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair and eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making. This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Completed here to Komet. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Chicago first down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 39. That's into the hands of Moore. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He shovels this one forward. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Has his man. It's a Dunze. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Moore's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Complete on the option. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
They'll get this one to Brown. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Now it's Mahomes. Rifles it, and it's caught. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down from the red zone. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing up first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mahomes has it in close. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. On now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds his target, Allen. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now here's Williams. Allen on the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Williams to throw. Swift hauls it in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're going play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And if you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the set. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find the home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That throw finds Komet. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now hang on, we do have to stop here for something that nobody wants to see a week before the season. We've got an injured player there, and it's somebody they can ill afford to lose. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll throw it again. This one's caught. And He'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Bears pushing for points. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You've got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams set to pass. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get some late points and the lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Santos now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
From the 35 on 2nd down. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Looking to throw Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. On now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Williams. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept his eyes on the ball, and he timed it perfectly to get a hand up in the throwing lane and force the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing it again here. Pass caught by Adunze. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They are throwing it again. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 29. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Well, Brock Martin, a touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. Open receiver, caught. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bears in front. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break. Kids, we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to run again with Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Short pass caught by his tight end. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
On first down, they'll run. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Takes off right out of the read option. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 2nd and 13. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun here. That's caught for the first. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Throwing now from the gun. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. Let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Santos now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll send their tight end right. Here's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now a handoff for Pacheco. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll motion a tight end left. Here's Mahomes now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. Able to get it to Moore. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
The give here on 2nd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now it's Mahomes. It's caught. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs reduce the lead to just 4. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams will look to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Williams set to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd and 3 now. One in behind center with Swift. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and so adept in breaking up passes right through contact, but before they ever reach the target.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To throw is Williams. Fires over the middle. Caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. To throw, Williams. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That one missed the mark. And it'll be 2nd and goal, still a couple of shots at this one.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
They'll throw it again. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Santos now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 now. That's into the hands of Moore. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Mahomes. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs face a 4-point deficit. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Well, he sure made his best effort, but did he manage to keep this one from hitting the ground?
And this is one of the most challenging calls for the replay booth. A number of years ago, Kate, it was fun. I got to go sit at the replay convention. Honest to God, they have them. They have officials conventions, replay conventions, and these complete incompletes can be some of the most difficult to judge.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now here's Williams. Swift hauls it in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears holding on to a field goal lead. Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. You would get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Here he is to throw. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. To throw. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Has it in close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. There's a handoff up the gut. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Chicago getting set to take the field now. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Swift. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's a Chicago 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Now Williams. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football. And once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. He's got him. That's Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Williams set to pass. Searches from the pocket.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Swift gets it, going left. He breaks the tackle, and he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to first and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Right back to him on first and goal. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's second and goal.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Third down from the gun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears break the tie and go up by 6. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Santos now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw, Mahomes. Has a man. It's Edwards-Helaire. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now it's Mahomes. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This is one of those situations where QB's strength and ability to run could be a great blessing, but can also be a curse. We've seen him use his feet before. This guy can escape, and that's a blessing. But it can be a curse because sometimes you think you can get out of everything. And this defense just proved he couldn't.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
He finds the open man there, complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Now to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it down to a single point. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Butker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. To throw, Williams. Takes out a one-stop. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bears.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Here's first and 10 from the 34. This is Swift. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. From the 41. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. So we still can't decide a winner in this one. Let's reset that clock and do it all over again. What do you say? Another overtime is coming your way. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Williams will look to throw. Catch made by Allen. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Williams to throw. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You can put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open. And then bam, sack, lunch.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. A lot of pressure riding on this kick. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 19. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that means 3rd down coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
you're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10 now. Quick hitter complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. It's a design boot. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll run here on 1st down. He finds space into the red zone. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with the twist, head the other way for a big run.
This entire contest rests on his next kick. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks